slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
I'll start. Okay. Hey guys, we are here in Michael's van driving to do a quote in Coldwater. Not sure why I agreed to come, but I guess I have nothing better to do, or anything better I have to do I don't really want to do. So
I just thought maybe you'd want to come watch me do my thing. If you wanted to, you seen me do it once before. You congratulated me on how well I did. And I just thought maybe you just wanted a second lesson, and I wanted to see you, but that doesn't really matter. So thanks for coming, I guess.
Well, we were going to do the podcast anyways. You just have these, bright ideas. You always, that's the way, certain people are just that way. Everything can be going great and perfectly, no problems, but they just got to change something.
Yeah.
You just have to make one little tweak to the whole thing.
Like a micromanager.
Yes, and it's I picture managers exactly. They got to come in, make a splash. You were feeling a certain way, weren't you? Maybe a little unimportant, or
no. I think you have it all just wrong, completely wrong. I look at managers where they have to control everything, and I feel like that's you and Dad. After we went to go pick up the angel,
yep,
there's a big concrete angel, maybe 4 feet high, 4.5 maybe.
Yeah.
700 pounds.
It was 300 tops.
It was 300 tops. You and Dad were just this is the way. Now I guess I understand. I agreed with you more, obviously, but it's just that you guys kept butting heads, and there's me going, well, you guys just figure it out, and we'll just do it one way or the other and just call it good, because how important is it,
I admit to being a little stubborn, but listen, when I know something, I know it. And I don't want to waste time trying, because like Michael kept saying, there's more than one way to be right.
There is.
I don't want to waste time trying to figure out a second, a third, or a fourth way to be right. I want to use the way that I know is right already, that doesn't need to be practiced or tried or attempted. It just works.
All of that can be true at the same time. That's all I'm saying. So we're just starting off the podcast. We're not going to do the whole episode in here. There was something Gabriel and I wanted to bring up. We want to formally invite Mr. Jack Coleman. Please come on our next episode. I know you have a lot to say about the upcoming local representative election for District 36. We would like to ask you questions, kind of pick your brain. And then to the 3 that are running for the position, or the one who's running for re-election, the 2 that are opposing them, Luke Laurie, Max Kuhn, and Representative Steve Cara. Let's go. Come on. Let's get on the episode. Let's answer some questions. Let's educate the voters around us. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing to hide. Come on the episode. And I really look forward to even talking to you, Jack. So let's make that happen, Jack. I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to tag you in this. I'm going to message you on Facebook. I'm going to do whatever. If I had your number, I'd call you and text you. Okay? Let's make it happen.
Very forceful there, but yeah, I think point is made, and we want to talk to you guys and get some good information out there, have more informed voters. So yeah, that's all we got for now, and stay tuned for the episode.
See ya.
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Today we are essentially shooting from the hip, but we did come up with a couple of talking points here. To kind of keep the show. Last week we took the week off, air quotes. Show didn't go quite as we would want it to, so we decided to scrap it. And this week we're just starting fresh. And I think some lessons were learned, probably.
I think
Michael, you don't even want to get into it again.
We were fighting, and he didn't want to have to put makeup on to cover the black eye. So 1 week of healing. So to start off, though, I want to talk about Sam Neill. You have a lot of celebrities that pass away, right? they don't take the Inditachrome or whatever it's called. What's that called?
I have no idea.
Indichrome. And they just get older and pass away. And R.I.P. to Sam Neill. That was my first man's man watching on the TV. Wanted to be like Sam Neill. Of course, it turned later on to Don Fry. But Sam Neill was the man's man. And R.I.P. to him. He was a cool guy. Yeah. Jurassic Park, dude, sick.
To be complete, that's the only thing I really remember.
Peaky Blinders, he made an appearance in like one whole season.
Okay. Well, again, like I don't really watch that kind of stuff.
So good.
But as far as Jurassic Park, yeah, he's the face of Jurassic Park. Maybe my generation is just edging up to him not being the face of it, but for me, he's the face of Jurassic Park.
He's the face.
Yeah,
absolutely. One serious thing we want to jump into, and this is off of Gabriel's request. We want to talk about the social media platform called Truth Social. Gabriel just found something out, and I didn't really know. And Gabriel kind of looked it up and explained it to me. What did you find, Gabriel?
So essentially, President Trump, whatever. I really just to clear something up.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to like Donald Trump, but I do think that's because I voted for him 3 times, and I feel like there's some type of connection. Like, okay, what? I just have to accept that I was wrong. That's hard to do, though. Not saying that there was a better choice, but also maybe the better choice was to just keep myself out of the deal altogether. But anyways, so you're welcome for the 3 votes.
4 for
President
me.
Trump.
Just kidding.
So anyways, he is apparently going to be selling early access to his Truth Social posts, which we know Donald Trump basically uses Truth Social as his Oval Office, where he would usually have cameras when he makes big announcements, and he would have reporters in the Oval Office. He's going to Truth Social and he's making these posts, and they're just as official as anything said in a camera in the Oval Office. So it's a pretty big deal. But he's selling what is essentially subscription-based early access to Truth Social posts, which, he's one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful person in the world.
Yeah.
He's the commander-in-chief of, the most powerful military in the world.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
Is it like $20-$30 a month and how much ahead of time do you get one of his posts before the regulars out here get a post?
So from my findings, it's essentially milliseconds, could be up to like seconds. Let's say it's even 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of time. We have the global economy, we have the stock market, all that stuff rides on his words, essentially.
International wars,
exactly. And it all by his words, typed or spoken. And so, to get this information, even like my finding was like, it said milliseconds. For corporations that have people on top of that stuff at all times, milliseconds is a big deal.
Could you imagine them hiring someone who's just on the computer, sitting like this, one tab, Truth Social, the other tab, the index of the stock market, ready just to trade as soon as possible?
Probably making $150,000, $200,000 salary.
Oh, easy, yeah.
But this isn't just like a $20 a month, or even $100 a month subscription to early access. We're talking $100,000 a month or $60,000 a month for a 3-year contract. Listen, this isn't something that's made for the average person.
No.
It's made for Trump's favorite people, the ultra rich, the ultra wealthy, the elites.
So he went from loving the uneducated to the elites.
Yeah, I don't think he ever loved the uneducated. I think he says the things that the uneducated and the voter base want to hear, so that way they vote for him.
I said that a few weeks ago.
No, he does. He does say that.
But every politician does. I hear.
And then he does what the donors want him to do, which a lot of times in this specific term is pretty much the exact opposite of what he ran on, his campaign promises. Personally, I take it as a slap to the face. I don't care if every politician does it. I feel disrespected by it. I'm not gonna lick your boots. I'm done with that shit. That stuff. Like I can only take so much. Respect is a big thing. Yeah, you have to earn respect, but like I feel like, maybe I earned a little respect with 3 votes. Not everybody votes. Like what percentage of the population even votes? Half?
I don't know. It's actually something we should look up. Voting age adults.
There's no way it's more than like 70%.
Can I do voice search on this thing? What percentage of adults vote in U.S. elections? Oh, just a bunch of garbage from...
Oh, there's probably like 30 different speculative guesses.
Wikipedia came up first, so we're not going to believe that. Doesn't really matter.
I like Wikipedia.
Of course you do. I mean, I mostly disagree with almost everything he said, but I feel like the fine point is, the subscription base for Truth Social platform to sell potential insider information is...
Sounds illegal. Sounds criminal.
Gummy.
Sounds very corrupt.
It does.
Which, okay, my thing is it's going to sound ridiculous. I go on like Facebook and I see like a liberal making another, Trumpy Trump post, I want to automatically go on there and be like, listen.
Yeah.
And, put whatever word or, in front of that. And basically say, you're not right either. You're a lefty. I don't believe in any of your ideals. I believe in what Donald Trump said. Yeah. I don't believe in what he's doing. Right. That's the thing. So like I automatically want to go on, and really it's not to defend Trump, it's to defend myself. And I just kind of need to stop doing that, because you know what?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Mistakes were made. I was deceived. I'm just going to do a better job in the future to not be deceived again. And what that generally means is I probably won't vote.
I'm sorry you feel deceived. I'm sorry you feel that way. I mean, if he did everything that I wanted, that would be impossible. So I, of course, can't have that standard.
Sure, should be possible to do 10% of what you wanted, though, right?
If he does quite a bit, I'm happy with it. I don't care.
All right, so name...
I know, I didn't want to go through this game. I told you what to talk. I would write it down and have it prepared. I just don't. I care so little. I know, Michael.
I know.
Israel's the enemy.
I know. No, it's so crazy that he's so great, but you can't even think of 2 things on the spot.
No, okay. Retarded, right? First. Second of all, I like how he talks to people. I like how he treats the media. I like how career politician. He's not. He's a businessman.
He's literally a career politician.
Politician. Okay.
He's been in it for over a decade.
Yeah, redheads. I like redheads. What else do you want me to say?
Dude, you just...
I like what's actually happening for the most part. Doesn't mean I like everything and the way it's being done and the things that are being said about it.
Michael's willing to cuddle the viper to save himself from the cobra.
Yeah.
He's willing to lick the clean side of the turd.
Absolutely.
It's crazy, dude.
I mean, I'm not saying it's true. There's no way of me convincing you otherwise.
Yeah.
So, kind of the reason why we didn't post last week's episode. It got a little dark. A lot of deceit was being thrown around.
It wasn't deceit. It was a matter
a lot of confusion.
Confusion on both ends.
Confusion on both ends.
I didn't come out of it looking any type of way. Somebody else came out of it looking a type of way, and maybe you're feeling a little...
This is the thing. I think if you guys have watched for a while, I will say, and I've already said, I am not great speaking. I'm not great putting things to words that I'm thinking. Great. I could be right about something, and if I'm talking to someone who is a better speaker, is more charismatic, who is more convincing to people around him, and he could be completely wrong arguing with me about something, he will convince more people he's right. It's just how humans are, right? You always look to the people who seem more confident in what they're saying. You kind of lose track of, is it true or not?
Some like
You
Donald
want the
Trump stuff right
confidence.
there.
You want the confident stuff. Well, then you're guilty of it too then, right? That's what I'm saying. So that's why I didn't post last week's, because it just got out of hand. And there was some confusion that led to maybe confusion on both ends that led to not deceit. I said the wrong word. Not the truth, I guess. And afterwards, we even talked about it. We kind of came to a conclusion, how it may have happened. I still disagreed. But either way, that's why, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't.
Okay. So
Also,
either way,
don't have to.
either way, when Trump's literally being everything that the left was claiming he was before the election, it's kind of like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just a fascist.
Dude.
Iron-fisted
Just
fascist.
Why? You know what? And it's all for the donors. We know where the money comes from. We know who the donors are. We like, come on. We can't even pretend to be oblivious to that anymore, like Michael does.
Such a fascist that he's allowed to say this stuff with no
impunity.
Consequence.
Impunity.
Right? It's just such a. I get it.
Like Michael, we were talking a few weeks ago about how you went to jail and blah blah. It's like now I'm starting to think. Maybe planned. I missed some shit.
Hey, Candace.
No.
Hey, Candace.
Don't even, Michael. Don't even. Don't bring chocolate cheeks into this.
Oh, man.
No, dude.
She's the worst.
She is
the worst.
She's not the worst, but she isn't. I don't take her word.
Here's this reminds me of someone. I'm not saying who, you. Here's some information. A lot of it's true, but I'm sprinkling in bull crap. And then you decide what the truth is. We're not even going to tell you the actual opinion of it, but here's just a big old meat pie of crap, right? There's some meat in there. Digested
That's
meat.
literally
right?
Everybody.
It's digested meat, though. That's the problem. Is you don't talk about what it actually is. No, I know it's everybody. I know it is.
So whoever you're listening to is
Tim Pool. People should listen to Tim Pool.
Nah, I don't think so.
Tim Pool, yeah, I like Timmy. The other podcast, just comedy podcast, Fighter and the Kid, Lifeline.
Well,
Joseph,
back
R.
to
Rogan.
the subject, though. There is no way that this couldn't be used in a corrupt manner.
I agree.
There is no way that there shouldn't be. Listen, there should be criminal charges that come with it. If this comes to fruition, there should 100% be criminal charges. Mar-a-Lago should be raided again.
Oh, God.
Dude, Michael, come on. You would want it if it was Joe Biden.
Would I? Let me think.
Really? Oh, dude.
Sure.
You're impossible.
Maybe. I'm trying to... Hold on. I'm the only one that puts shoe on other foot when I think about this stuff. I do think about the other side. And yes, I am hypocritical. And I can tell when I'm being hypocritical. So I'm thinking about it. That's why I'm thinking about it right now.
Yes, Michael, most people would choose to be the villain if they were given the opportunity. But that doesn't matter. It's not about what most people would do. It's about the people who are in power, what they choose to do.
Let me think.
If I was given Superman's powers, this world would bow to me.
If Trump's kid had a diary that said the most horrific things in it about, and the diary was from Trump's daughter talking about what Trump did and said to her, I would also be disturbed by that too.
I think there might be some similar things.
Words versus like actions that have been put to words in a diary that was never supposed to be found. And then we're more upset at the person that took the diary than what's actually in the diary. So yes, if the roles were reversed, I would feel a certain way. Just like when Trump has said things, I'm like,
most of the things he says anymore, also, it's like, dude, what are you 5?
But that's also why he's at where he's at. I'm not like oblivious to that.
Well, no, it's because we got people who, they got the meth teeth, and they're wearing cutoffs, but they live in trailers that are run down, and they're like,
okay,
Trump, Trump.
Yeah,
They're always Trumpers.
it's always going off in a different direction. with
They'll
that. You're always going to have that, but you always have it on the other side too. It has nothing to do with what we're saying.
It does, dude.
No, you're just so frustrated that you are willing to nitpick
Okay,
at
I
everything.
forgot. Michael. You will always listen. There comes a point when putting your foot in the other shoe. You're doing
Or
nothing.
shoe on the other foot.
Shoe on the other foot, whatever. You're literally just doing it to be argumentative because deep down, in your heart of hearts, you know, dude.
A big heart.
You know that there's nothing good about this.
Nothing.
I don't even know what else to say, dude. I get it. You've got a pride thing going on. I get it. I
I
understand.
don't know if it's a pride thing. If you ask me right now, if you said, Michael, you can fly down to Mar-a-Lago for free, have dinner with Trump, I honestly wouldn't. I don't feel that way about people anymore. Like, I'm not starstruck. I don't look at people as being gods or better than me. I don't. Which also makes me look at them in a way I look at them now is, who cares?
But it doesn't matter what
Who cares?
It doesn't matter the way that the powerless, weak person thinks.
Uh-huh.
It matters what they think, and what they think is their gods to you.
So I'm not powerless. I control, along with my wife, household, our kids, our bill. I mean, we have power.
Minuscule power.
But see, that's where it needs to all go back to. People need to go back to having that power. People are more worried. And there's a graph. I'm going to butcher all of this, but that's who I am. There's a graph that asks conservatives, let's just say right of center, right? Because most people are just barely right of center. And then liberals. And then on the graph, it will show liberals care more about outside their circle. They care more about the gay, lesbian, Haitian who crossed the waters with $7 in their underwear than they care about their own dog at home, right? And then conservatives, their answer is always, I care more about the people in my home. And then I care past that, my community. And then what if I have any care left to give? It
goes straight to Israel.
It's no, or he won on that one. That's funny. But yeah, it just depends on. So I only try to control the things I can control. I have opinions on the things outside of that. My opinions, I really haven't said my opinions because there's still repercussions and consequences. But and Gabriel's going to disagree with me, but there's things me and Gabriel have talked about. If I was all powerful for one day, which I wouldn't want to be, if I was, and let's say to the camera, this is center, this is left, and this is right, I am full speed that way. I just am not on the same page when it comes to one major issue, even though I mostly agree with them. I just don't like how it's being attacked.
Well, my thing is
and that is Israel, just in case I need to say that. But go ahead.
Well, dude, the thing is you listen. I'm not a huge Islam fan. I'm not. But Michael's shoe on the other foot.
Oh, I got you. Go ahead.
If I'm putting my shoe that is I'm going to butcher this. Anyways, if I'm putting the shoe on the other foot and I'm looking at it from the standpoint of an Iranian leadership, I'm thinking, well, Israel's got nukes. I'm pretty sure Turkey has nukes.
Yeah.
What if one of them decides to use nukes on us? There's nothing that we could possibly do in retaliation. There is nothing that we could do to. Obviously, you can't protect yourself from a nuke in that way, but the best protection is to have your own. It's deterrence. Deterrence is a good protection. And listen, everybody understands what happens when you fire off a nuke at a country that has nukes, right? You can have nukes fired at you.
Yeah,
correct?
Correct.
I mean, you say that like it's not correct.
No, I mean...
That's right? Like, Michael, say it like you know.
Yeah.
But that's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, you could take down the early warning systems and all that beforehand. You wouldn't just fire nukes. You would obliterate every system they have available. But I hear you.
Deterrence is that's all. Like, okay, That's a no-brainer. That's like you want to have a gun in your house to deter people that have guns from coming into your house. Unless you're a liberal.
Yeah.
Then you think that those criminals should just be able to take whatever they want.
They're just hungry.
Yeah, they're just hungry.
Yeah.
They never got it as good as you did. So why don't you use your conservative way of thinking and put it into context here?
Kind of like an example, and this is going to sound crazy, but
most of the stuff you say does.
Like shoe on other foot, right? When you do that with the natives and you put your shoe on the other foot, you do think they shouldn't have cozied up with the whiteys, right? The Europeans, the Protestants, right? People bringing over that left Europe for, many reasons actually, but for freedom of religion and not being persecuted.
Good reason to cozy up.
But then you go, well, maybe the Indian should. Here's my thing. I can think that, but also think I'm happy it happened the way it did.
Yeah, but also
I'm happy.
See, that's the way you think. The way I think is, how was the history changed? How was the history twisted? Do I think we were actually as bad to the Indians as what the history books say? No. So that's just a non-argument.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, we were when we also broke a lot of treaties and stuff, and I don't care. Hey, I can see it's bad. I also don't care. I don't care.
No, and that's fine. But then you can't expect Iran to care either.
Yeah, and I don't expect them to care.
At this point,
we will be the ruling power, and we will make the final decision. Just like in my household, me and my wife make the final decisions.
Is it us making the decision, or is it the donors making the decision?
It's the donors.
Who's the donors? Who's the ultra rich, bro? I mean, aside from Elon Musk and maybe a couple of others, which, let's be real, Elon loves his immigrants. He loves his H-1Bs.
He does.
He's hardly conservative.
But again, those are the things that we can't really control. So that's why I say start at home. Figure it out at home. Do what you can do. Man, that's depressing.
And that's why it's like the local representation is so important. That's why we do want to get, incumbent Steve Cara, Luke Laurie, what's the other one's name?
Max Coon.
We'd like to get them on because
we'd like to ask them questions, and we're going to post that video of us asking them.
Yeah, and those are important elections.
Yeah. Now, not so much on the federal level or international level, but yes, for local level, that you're right.
And
we should be more invested. We have. I live in a town where our village council are just full of idiots, right? I don't even know if I should. I'll say it.
The pool's small, man. Like, how many people are here? 1,000?
No, it's not even. Yeah, but it's not even that the pool's small. And Gabriel agrees with me on this. Is
maybe I'll devil's advocate.
The type of people that want to run for certain positions are the exact people you don't want running for those positions. Now, how are you going to force someone who doesn't want to run for that position? Usually it's something makes them so angry, like, I don't know, not finding a police chief for our town might rile up some people. Many people have put in their information to run for council, all that, whatever it's called, the legal terms. And you can rile those people up. That's how you get a change of pace. But I think just like in federal level, you can look at local level. People get content.
Well, and there's also there are elites to every little town.
Yes, it's the people that own a lot of small businesses who run for council and then basically only worry about his or her business.
Yeah.
Right. And it's sick. It's pathetic. It's embarrassing, and I'd say they should be ashamed, but that's why they're in the position they're in, because they don't have shame. No shame.
Yeah.
And it's fine to call them out. And I'm just waiting to see what more comes from this. But we can't even find a police chief. We can't find anyone interested. There's many reasons why. I'm sorry that I brought that up, but local wise is what we're talking about. It's so messed up, even at the local level. We could even talk to the police officer below the police chief to negotiate with him. Why? And I guarantee you there's 30 different reasons. Now, when you're talking about federal level, there's going to be 30 times 300 million time reasons. It's just what it is. It's just people, what is the word I'm thinking of? They just don't care as much as we like to believe.
Which is almost why.
Here comes that Israeli plane. There it is, right? Oh, I dropped something. Is that a bird or a drone? I can't tell anymore.
Which is almost why, like, we had states in the first place.
Yeah.
50 states in one country. What's the point of the states if, you can't even secede?
Yeah.
You're forced into the union.
Even if you have a good grievance, yeah.
Even if you have okay, I mean, let's be real. That was a big part of what the Civil War was about.
Yeah.
Just
having their own say.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm all about the North. Don't even get it twisted. Not a huge Confederacy person. Not for the reasons that the left thinks, but
All right.
I loved Abraham. Good old Lincoln.
Abe was cool,
Lincoln.
man. It'd been awesome to wrestle with him. Awesome wrestler.
Well, it would have been awesome if he would have gotten full 8 years.
Yeah, it would have been sick.
His country would
maybe he would have lived.
Country would be different.
He died a hero though.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have lived long enough to see. He would have lived long enough for the left to see him as the villain today.
Yeah.
But the left would be a completely different demographic. So maybe not. But no, we love old Honest Abe.
Abe.
Fun fact: 5th grade, my nickname was Honest Gabe. So.
All right, so we're moving on. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was just honest, man.
So okay, you might have been the most honest out of us boys.
Yeah.
Just because you're too stupid to think of a lie.
No, I'm a little painfully honest. Actually, biting me in the butt. Lately.
I will agree with that. Yeah.
Biting me in the butt.
It's a breath of fresh air though from the outside. They'll say something, it might piss me off, but I think.
Yeah, generally if I know something and I think we might have touched it a little bit. Did we touch it in earlier? No, I don't think we did. When I know something is gonna work a certain way, when I listen.
Yeah.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I've ventured it. I've gained it. I don't need to venture it another way to regain a different way to do things. I don't need to.
I hear you.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
I also hear you, but the difference is if it comes to Dad or whoever else, like yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yesterday, we can't even go into it too much. You guys you'll say an idea, he'll counter that idea. His idea is a little bit worse than yours, let's say, just for sake of argument.
It's not just for sake of argument.
But then instead of you being like, all right, whatever, let's just do it that way then. You guys got to go banging heads. And there I am in the middle going, I could pick you both up and bang your heads together if I wanted. But I agree with Gabriel in this case, but let's just chill out and not fight about it.
Nah, I'm stubborn. And
there you go. Keep going.
I deal with enough stupid where when I can avoid it by maybe being stubborn and, hey, if you want to try it your way, go ahead.
You'll be that.
I'll say, let me just step back and you try it your way.
You'll be that stubborn with people you love, with the closest to you. But you won't talk that way to people outside of your circle.
I don't know.
Not as often, at least.
That's because I don't talk to people outside of my circle.
Yeah. I get it.
But
what do you say? What do we say we move on to the next two?
I was just going to say we have 2.
They're quickies.
We got 2 more quick little points to get to here talking.
I want to talk about the Tucson, Arizona shooting that happened this morning. 9 injured, gunman injured, taken into custody. Hang them.
Was it a transgender?
Well, they won't release information, so there you go. That probably answers.
Hey, we know it wasn't a white guy.
It could have been previously a white guy.
Oh, man.
Who's probably anti-gun.
Yeah.
Funny how that works. Next one is...
well, that's all. We're just giving that little
I just want
break.
That's just like breaking news, current events. The gunman was actually known to authorities, so that also probably answers questions.
Probably been released from jail.
We were watching them.
Something like 95 times.
We were watching them. We watched them get on that slanted roof. We were watching them. He pulled out that gun. We were watching them. And then I don't know why I want to talk about this, but this bothered me for like a couple years now. People say like Russia's the enemy, that we should be more worried about Russia. Holy cow. Who is the number one enemy? Now,
I know who I want to say.
Yeah, but who is the actual number one enemy?
Probably China.
China.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a question.
No.
They're playing the long game.
Yeah, that, and they have also infiltrated in many.
Yes.
I mean, they own they own a lot of land in the U.S.
They own a lot of land. A lot of them have been mayors, right? One was just arrested in California a few weeks or months ago. She was just giving information back to the homeland.
Well, yeah, and on top of that, you got like what was happening in Maine. Probably still is happening, but these, illegal or maybe semi-legal weed grows going on by these, Chinese or Asian Chinese groups that, basically they're bringing in what's the word I'm looking for? Basically bringing in chemicals that aren't, that haven't been approved by our FDA.
Which doesn't mean anything.
No.
But the chemicals are bad.
Yeah, they are bad. I mean, otherwise they would just get FDA approval.
Right.
So then, they're turning the frogs gay. And essentially, I mean, hey, if it's turning the frogs gay.
There is that chemical that does. I forgot what the chemical is.
Who talks about it all? Tucker Carlson talks
about it.
Tucker,
it came from Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. I love Alex Jones. That guy's so. Oh, it is Alex Jones. Is big.
I can't do it without laughing.
I just watched his interview with his most recent one with Nick Fuentes, and then he did one with Sneeko right after.
Oh, yeah.
His one
more
with
apologists.
Sneeko, dude. Oh my god.
He's the dirtiest of them all because he's just doing it for. You can definitely see the attention seeker is Sneeko.
Yeah.
Fuentes, you could tell he's always kind of believed what he's believed.
Dude hasn't veered from his course for a minute.
Yeah. Now, also, that means his mind doesn't change very often, which is also scary in its own right, but it's how it is. But, I was just, for some reason, I wanted to bring that up because I hear people go all the time, like, Russia. Shut up.
My personal, they're not a friend of ours, but I don't see Russia as a threat. I see that, Michael says I don't put the shoe on the other foot enough, but I kind of could see how Russia would see us as a threat.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day.
I do too.
Of course, I can see how China would see us as a threat, too. We're the most powerful country in the world, as it stands.
For now, yeah. Until 2030.
But, China is an enemy. I thought you wanted to talk about the Vance Rogan interview.
There's not really much that I remember of it. I just remember agreeing all the time. Har.
That's crazy, dude. It's because he says everything that the voter base on the fringe far right wants to hear.
No, it's that
But then he also says everything that his donors want to hear.
It's that
he never sets in stone anything.
It's that I actually believe. I can tell. When I listen, I believe. Not with many people. Even Trump. Come on, let's be honest. But with Vance, I actually do believe for the most part he cares.
I don't pick up on that.
That's fine. He's not going to get you anyways. It's just how it is.
Wow.
He could honestly be he could be honest Abe times 2. Doesn't matter to you.
No, dude, if he completely changed who he is, completely 100%, then I would have different opinions on him.
No.
That's how what do you think my dislike for him has to do with?
Well, there's things I dislike him about, like being friends with Peter Thiel and Palantir and all that weird stuff. But who even knows if that's true?
Okay, the dude's changed his name how many times? For what reason? There's just so much. Okay, Michael. Anybody,
which is my name. People have called me Mike, Mikey, Big Mike, really Big Mike.
He's just
keeps changing my name.
Changed his name, Michael.
Legally?
Yeah.
Or has it just always been John something?
No, it's been something completely different.
Who cares though?
Okay, people who believe in transparency, people who see stuff like that as, let's be real, why are you doing that? What's your reason? Listen, nobody's just like, hey, you know what? I think JD Vance that'd be a much better name. I think that sounds better. I'm just going to change.
There's always a conspiracy with everything.
I mean, let's be real, there is. I don't think that every conspiracy needs to be touched on too much, but some of them, it's like, okay, listen,
You guys are rubbing them all down.
I'm just not going to vote for you.
Well, I'll let them know.
But also, it's the point that he never...
Siri, call Vancy. Call Vancy.
He never says anything definitively. He's always sugarcoating it for the voting base.
It's like you just got into politics for the first time. It's always been like this. Reagan was like this. I liked him. That creep that was killed in the convertible. Decent president. Creep, right? Talk the same way. They've all been like this, dude. The problem is, right when you like start figuring the stuff out, you guys act like it's just happening now. It's always been like this.
When you discover that it's happening, you're not supposed to be okay. It shouldn't be
that
your
you should
natural
be okay
reaction to think it's okay. Hey, you know what? They all do it, so you know what? He's got my vote because I like what he says.
You think it's
what he says isn't what he's going
now.
to do, though.
You think it's new.
Okay, Michael, but then you talk crap to me about how I just decided I'm not going to vote. Like it actually matters. What am I voting on?
All right. So we got the nihilist or whatever that.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Whatever it is.
You got to vote for the Republicans because they say that they're going to keep transgenders out of the girls' bathroom.
See, that's the thing is you're just falling for all those talking points. You're falling for them. Just look at
Michael. I don't think you actually ever say anything definitively on this podcast either.
Ask me something that isn't something like just ask me a normal. Just ask me something. Hey, try interviewing or asking me a question. Name 1,000 things you like about Trump. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Just ask me a question.
Name one good thing.
There you go. It's always that bull crap.
Name one. I
like how he treats the media. Next. Ask me one good question.
Why would JD Vance have your vote?
Why would JD Vance have my vote?
Because let's be real, who's it going to come down to in the Republican primary?
The Republican primary would be like Marco Rubio, Vancy, and then you're going to have like another middle of the road Republican in there.
Yeah, so
which Marco has done really good at his position, but he wouldn't be a good president.
He's a neocon.
I know.
You love your neocon.
Let's say.
Did you cry when Lindsey Graham passed away? What a loss that was to you.
No, I didn't like Lindsay.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually surprising.
No, I don't like super big neocons.
Just the ones that want to surveil our entire population.
You know, JD didn't really want the thing to happen in Iran, the war.
That's what he says. That's not
what he says. It's also what Trump said. It's crazy. What did Candace say?
No, what's crazy is how does the vice president have no effing pull on that then?
Because he's the vice president.
Oh, so basically might as well not even have a vice president then.
No, you have somebody close to you that you can ask questions and blah, 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 and bounce ideas off of. He doesn't have to listen to JD.
You want to know what name I never even heard before 2023?
Let me think. Before 2023?
Yeah.
What name you never heard of before 23, but you've heard now recently, the last 3 years?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good question. Let's break it down. The political?
Yeah. Oh, dude, you're so...
Is his name Vance?
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh, so you didn't know he was Ohio senator?
Nope.
Or a senator from Ohio?
Nope.
Oh, you didn't read Hillbilly Elegy?
Sure didn't.
You didn't watch the movie?
What movie?
The movie based on the book. It's a good movie.
Yeah. So basically, what's weird
that's
is that
not our
nobody senator is randomly selected. Listen, Michael, everything's shady about him.
Peter Thiel picked him. Palantir board of directors.
I swear, your ignorance is bliss.
But you're not even giving answers as to why. It'd be definitive.
What do you mean?
Why did they pick him?
I couldn't tell you.
I know, but you could only ask questions.
Right.
That's all that's good for is asking questions, Candace. That's all we got.
Crazy, dude.
So I just want to say Russia's really not the enemy. It's China and
the Jews. Like, listen, I'm not even gonna say it's Israel. It's
the apple juice.
It's the juice. It's even the ones that were born and raised in America, you'd think they would have loyalty to the United States. They don't.
Just like most immigrants or migrants or illegals,
yeah,
or all that, they don't have any allegiance.
Except they have power over the media, over Hollywood.
I know they have the wealthy.
They have the donor power. I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah, I guess we gotta hate them.
Listen, as Michael says, they're the clean side of the turd, as opposed to the dirty side of the turd that is Islam.
Yeah,
because
there's no gray area. There's just always black and white.
It's all a turd either way.
Well, when you use that analogy, yes, you can pick your own analogies and make your point if you want.
Okay, or it could be, you want to cuddle up with a viper, or you want to cuddle up with a cobra.
Yeah, right. Again, you make your own analogies. I gave you a good one on the way.
You didn't, Michael.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Okay, well,
you didn't.
Again, smooth talker. You can agree with him, or just facts over here.
Okay, facts. What facts? The facts that they all lie to us either way.
So you never give answers.
So just vote for the one that tells the best of the lies.
See, I didn't say that though. You are just coming up with that conclusion. You're not actually asking questions or getting answers from me because you don't even care. You already got your mind made up to where you can only ask questions that make
you give the answers without me asking the questions.
Okay.
You give the answers without having to ask the questions.
Okay.
So based on what you say, I'm allowed to formulate.
Well, no one's saying you're not allowed.
In fact, I'm, making very educated formulations off of what you say.
Sure.
And then this is what you do, Michael. This is what you do. So, what do you believe in, Michael?
What do you mean? I believe in right now, if we all stopped what we were doing and just read the Bible, took time, ask questions of someone you trust that's a believer, get to know them, get to know Christ, worry about your inner circle first, make your own bed, Mr. Peterson said. Learn how to control Jordan Peterson.
Oh my God.
Control. Yeah, because he can't give good. You can't give good advice because he took $1 from a jail.
Own bed.
Right.
Dude is like the whiniest little baby I've ever actually heard talk.
Yeah.
I can't even stand his voice.
Yeah. And if we worried about our inner circle more before worrying about people on the outside, we will be better off. You'll have a more educated populace.
The elites love that. They love that you think that.
Yeah, they love that. They love us
listen, don't focus on what we're doing. Focus on
the
what
one
you're
who talks
doing.
the most and loudest, or the one who wants to have an actual conversation.
Oh, man.
Yes, the elites wouldn't. You're right. The elites want us to worry about ourselves and not the illegal gay, lesbian aliens that come across the border, right?
Mm-hmm.
They want us fighting over the culture crap. That's what they want us to do. So you act like this is what the elites want, what I want. No, it's not true. The elites don't want us to work on ourselves. They don't.
Focus on your family.
Inner
don't
circle.
go to college because it's a waste of time. Just go to work. Put money in for Social Security so that way in the future you can collect Social Security.
In your own inner circle, you could talk about why those aren't all good ideas. Representative Steve Carr, we really would have liked you to come onto our show. What?
Hey, that's fine.
Okay.
Or we'll come to you.
I'm not going all the way to Lansing. My life is meant on staying away from Lansing. Right?
I've been there.
I mean,
it's not
we actually went there when we won a state title in 2007. Holy crap. 2007. Well, we got invited by that idiot Lieberman or whatever that idiot. I think it was Lieberman. Surprise Democrat. He invited us, and some would say it was a great experience. I just didn't care for marble walls or high ceilings or the suits. That means nothing to me.
Did he have like a smorgasbord of McDonald's for you guys?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think we actually stopped at a buffet.
Yeah.
Which is more on par for what No, it was Schaefer. Who was Schaefer? Sorry, I can't remember who it was. Yeah, another probably business guy kind of in it for himself. Ideal. But yeah, I think we should cut it.
Think we should cut it?
Cut it. We should end it.
This is the end of the show.
I feel like this was a good episode. Give a double thumbs up.
basically lots of questions unanswered.
Lots. Who invited Candace? I don't know. I didn't invite her. What do you call her? Chocolate cheeks?
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
that's not original to me, but yeah.
Oh, was it Fuentes telling you what to say? Was it Fuentes telling you what to say?
He doesn't tell me what to say.
No, you just repeat it on your own.
I say when he says something funny, I want to make sure everybody hears
Yeah,
it.
but Fuentes
All
has this
17
thing where
of
he
our
kind of like
friends.
loves her too. Like,
He does. It's honestly the funniest. Like it's the funniest bit of his show is when, Candace, what we could have been. No, like when him and Candace both went to Rome at the same time.
Oh,
There was a
yeah.
whole little thing.
Conspiracy on
Little
it.
conspiracy.
And of course, all his followers would believe that easy conspiracy.
No, it's just a like it. Nobody believes it. It's just fun to like say it. To make jokes about it. Because hey, jokes, comedy. That's all. You gotta have something.
It's all legal, right?
Yeah, for now.
For now.
For now, I mean, unless you're getting a little edgy towards the juice, and then next thing you know, you're anti-Semite, and you might not be able to go to college or get a job at certain firms or certain places.
Go to college for trade school, create your own job.
Be a good boy, and keep your mouth shut.
I think that's a great ending.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys. Loves.
Okay.